Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Farming Simulator 22 with our realistic series. Whatever reason that is broken, if anybody knows what mod it is that's causing this conflict, like, I've had this going since nearly the beginning of playing this game. Like, it's just this constant battle with the... Well, I don't know what's going on. I absolutely don't know. Like, the tree harvesters, we've had the same issue with them for quite a long time. Where we've got to go into the easy arm controls, turn it off, turn it on again. Like, that's it. So there's not a lot that you've got to do, but we have to do that every single time. I'm going to have to do it again once I get out of here. I climb out, I'm going to have to now turn the thing off, turn it back on again, which I really don't want to do. But I got no choice. So, we open up the bunker. We have 800,000 litres in there. We go into the production bit in here. We've got silage, slurry, manure, and cut sugar beet. Manure in here is 180 power, plus that, plus 60 of that, plus 20 biogas. As it just says propane. It doesn't actually give a I'm assuming maybe it's 180 electric and 180 propane. And then you've got biogas and you've got digestate. So the silage here, 840 silage gives 756 each of these, plus 252 digestate and 50 biogas. So the biogas we can take somewhere and sell it by the look of it. And the digestate is obviously stuff that we can go and use. And that's one of the reasons we did this, because we wanted to be able to use digestate for something. I can't remember what it was. Was the fertilizer master? Yes, it was the Fertimaster. So we can make our own fertilizer in here. But we also know now that being able to use these things, you've got to tip the stuff in the top, which I hate. Really, really hate. Really, really, really hate. But let's activate that. So that was now running. And then we've actually got to put something in here. So, wait. I've got to do the thing. The thing with the thing. So you click on there and... no, not the control, sorry. This one. Is it this one? Animals, custom lighting. No, that's additional settings. General settings. Easy arm controls. Off and on. That's it. Oh, what? No. I've driven all the way up here. I did it that way. Does it matter which one I use? It's not working. Now it's not working at all. Wait a minute. Take that one off. It doesn't work, right? I go in here, I turn this on. That works. No longer works. It's now broken. Turn it off. Still broken. Still broken. Still broken. Turn on. I've only got to move it once. Now it's working. Put that one on. Broken. So I can't use it. Because wheel loaders are broken. Because I have a mod somewhere, I think, that is causing a car. I don't think this is a base game. This can't be the base game, I'm sure of it. There is a mod in here somewhere that's causing this. Which means I got to go through and try and find which mod is doing it. Which is a real headache of a job. And it's also heartbreaking because it means that maybe the other one would have been alright. Maybe the other machine I could also have used. Curious now. I want to get some silage in. So can we get silage in there at all? I can't tilt this thing. I can load up silage here like this. So if I bring this over this way, it's not tilting out at the moment. There's more than one way to skin a cat. Right, I'll bring you over here like this, and then what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put that basically there. Right. In order to do this, we basically just bring the silage over and we drop the thing in there just like that. Now, it's not... I've got 7,000 there. It does take a little while to go through. When do we get our money? When does this come through? When do we get... Where's the electricity going? I'm not getting any money coming through for it. Production costs, cycles per month, 24 cycles. It's not actually very many cycles, is it? Alright, let's get another lot. Like that. I'll do the same again. Because the high tip function was actually working on the bucket, but if I could get the big machine to do what I'm pretty much doing with this one now, that might be a compromise that I'm willing to do. Do it like that. There we go. Tips out properly that way. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely... I've got to try and find out what mod is doing this. It's... I can't keep doing this. I tell you what, I'm going to take a little break for a while, and I'm going to see if I can find out what is causing this. If it turns out to be the other one, if it turns out to be, like, not base game, then maybe I could get the big machine up here that's, like, 12,500... Actually, well, it was 10,000. It was 10,000, wasn't it? So it's 2,000 more. But I wanted to be able to use that great big machine. That would be fun. So I'll see if I can find out what's doing it. After quite a lot of experimentation and poking around and so on, I finally found what was causing the front loader to not work, and it was this time entirely my own fault. Because I have the instant wash mod, you know, the one where I just press the key and it instantly washes the two items. Sometimes I have to unhitch one in order to make it work properly, etc., etc. But it's a really cool mod and I love it. But what I did was I reassigned the key that was on it, or assigned a key for it, or whatever, and I assigned the key to M. Now, that didn't affect any of the other things, but M is used for loader work, and I completely forgot about that because I never used the keyboard for it. I was used to use the mouse, and now I use my joystick. But that is what did it. It was assigning that one to the letter M on my keyboard, to that key, and that's what stopped the front loaders from working. So that is why I had the terrible, terrible, horrific frustration that I had with it last time. And I have now realized what was causing it, and so I have decided to bring back that front loader, and I am that wheel loader, and I'm going to go in here, and I'm going to get the one that I wanted in the first place, which was this bad boy right here. I really wanted this one. I thought this was absolutely fantastic. Look at that monster of a wheel loader. It looks amazing, and this is the one that I wanted. So I'm going to go with this. We got safety frame, design 2, design... Oh, that's just bits over the lights. We won't worry about that. No, the beacon's okay. We'll leave all of that, and we will just lease this. You don't have enough money. 12,000. I had more than that. I can't remember how much I did have, but I definitely had more than that. I think we need to go in here and add back some money that I had previously. And I don't remember how much I had. I'm just going to add in 25,000 just to be sure. And if I press enter on there, that means that I can get this front loader. Because I leased it and sent it back and leased it and sent it back and so on. So I'm not like going excessive with it. I want to be able to lease this one. So that's the one that we're going to get right there. The biggest, baddest hombre west of the Mississippi. And we are going to also go here and get a bucket that will go with it. Front loader, wheel loader tools right here. And the one that we're after was from the Platinum expansion, Volvo. We've got a couple of Volvo ones here. So that's 3,600. There's 3,000 litres. That's 5,000. 5, 3.5, 10,000 litres on that one. That's from a mod. That's 12,500 litres. That would actually be a little bit better. What was the silage fork that I was using? That's that one there. That's 8,000 litres. So the bucket, the high-tip bucket, that one at 10,000 litres is better. The L180H. Is that the one that I'm using? I don't know. Lease that one as well. L180H. Is that the machine that I'm using right now? Let me have a look. Wheel loaders. I think I'm getting, yeah, the L180H. So it is designed for that one. Right, perfect. Yeah, I'm getting a little bit of a cold, which is why I'm sounding a little bit croakier than normal. So 16,000 leasing costs. That means we're 8 grand up from what we did have. I don't know if we've excessively gone into that or not. So this one does go on here. And you can see the loader is... Look at this beast of a bucket! This is amazing. This is absolutely amazing. How do we tip? Right, that button to tip. I'm just figuring out which buttons it is on my joystick. That is amazing. I'm not actually going to need that, I don't think, because I can just do that. But anyway. This thing is beautiful. Right. The other thing that I wanted to talk to you about, and I will talk while I drive back up there, and then we're going to start selling as much silage as we can. I have been getting a little tiny bit frustrated with this. Well, Farming Simulator in general, I've it seems to have lost some of its shine for me of late. And also, I've been getting a little bit frustrated with this map and some of the things going on with this map. And several of you have said that you can feel the frustration. You understand with the mods and that partly causing it. And there's a few other little bits going on as well. Several of you have said that you really don't think this map is very well suited to me and my personal play style, because I tend to be a bit more free-spirited when I'm playing things, and this map does not lend itself well to that particular play style, which is fair enough. That is a good observation, I feel. And one person in particular, Glenn Perkins, has said right from the start that he really doesn't like this map. He doesn't think it's a good fit for me, and he suggested a few others. But something he wrote, I've been away for a week, so I haven't been responding to anything up until, well, for me at the moment it's Monday. You'll be seeing this, I think, on Thursday. No, sorry, Friday for you. This will go up. But anyway, yeah, I've been away for a week, so I haven't been responding very much lately, and I'm hoping that can change now that I'm back. But Glenn Perkins, he gave what I thought was a really, really insightful and well thought out analysis of the current state of Farming Simulator and why so many people seem to be drifting away. When we played FS13, when we played FS15, when we played FS17, the thing about the game then was you did your farming, you harvested your crops, and then when there was a great demand, you sold your crops. And you got this real rush, you got that high from selling everything. You sold it all and you made a pile of money and you got to buy new things. And now we have all of these productions, so you can go and sell your crops. Yeah, that's fine. You go and sell your crops, or you can not get your instant fix, your high from playing the game. Instead, you go and you put those crops into something else, into a production, and they slowly trickle through, and you take a few out, and you might sell them because you need a bit of money. So you start eating into them because you need a little bit of money and you've got to sell them. And, well, you can let, quite a few of them go through, but then you, instead of selling them, then you go and put them into another production and another production and so on. And you then, oh, well, in order to get that production to work properly, we need to get another little bit, so we want to go and get this crop and we bring that in. And by the time you eventually get to selling the final product, that high you've been waiting for has been diluted by a long way, and it just isn't the same anymore. And that's what it's all about. That's what gaming is. it's what any pastime is. It's what a hobby is. It's what, if you're doing something that you love doing, if you're doing something that you're passionate about, that you enjoy, you do it in order to get a dopamine fix. You get a dopamine rush in your brain. And the way that this game now seems to be focused, the dopamine seems to have dried up somewhat. And I thought this was incredibly insightful. He didn't say the bit about the dopamine. I've added that in myself. I must point that out. But I thought, actually, I didn't think about this. I didn't realize this. And I genuinely believe he's hit the nail right on the head with that. And he's sort of grasped the essence of why this game seems to have lost some of its polish. And why I've been seriously considering stopping this series and starting a different game. Now, a few of you have suggested some other games that I could go and play. SnowRunner is one of them that a few of you have said that you'd like to see me play. And that is still on the cards as a possibility for me to go and play something else. But I want to try something different. I fully agree with all of those of you who are saying, don't really think that this map is a very good fit for me. There's too many restrictions, it's trying to guide me in a set way, and we all know that I don't do well with that. I have a real problem with authority, and as soon as authority starts trying to tell me what to do, we have issues. Right, let me just jump out here a second and see what we've got in here. Silage is 65,000 out of 100. It's slowly going through. We're getting a bit of digestate and biogas. I don't know what happens with the other stuff that we get from here, whether that goes up. You can see here, I was just double checking. My instant wash, I've now got on the equals sign, by the way. Silage, we need to go into productions in here. The biogas plant, right there. This is the one that we're running. We're running the silage option right there. That one. So we 840 silage in, 756 power, get some gas, and we get that as well. So we keep the digestate and the biogas, and then the rest of it is sold auto magically. So I assume that we get that. There's no money coming in at the moment, so it's either on the hour that we get it, or we get it, doesn't look like it's stored anywhere. I know that there is a propane thing there, but I think that's just for filling up. So maybe on the hour we'll get some money, or it'll be a midnight thing like FS19 was. Used to get it at midnight in FS19. So I've been thinking about this, and I'm going to try something new, something different. I'm not going to go to a different game just yet. I would like to give the Farming Simulator Realistic series a final chance before I give up on the game and move away, if I decide to do that. I haven't decided yet. That's not going to be something I'm going to put to a vote or anything. It's purely going to be down to what I want and what I feel like doing, because as many of you have said, it's no good me trying to cater to you if I'm not really enjoying it. So it's going to be, I'm going to focus on that. Right, I didn't get any money when we changed on the hour right there, so I'm assuming then that midnight we might get some money, either that or we just don't get money. I'm not quite sure how this happens. Let's go and tip some more in here. And keep going until I fill this one up. We've got a 10,000 litre bucket here. It's pretty good. So, as Mr. Glenn Perkins was the one with the really, really insightful comment on there that really did give me pause for thought, he also suggested several maps that he thought might be a good fit. And I've had a look. I've already ruled out a couple of them because I don't particularly like the look of them. But there are 3 maps that he has said to me. We've got Wild River, Pirambiras, which is a South American one, and then the Green Valley. I'm going to have a look through them. I'm not going to put them up to a vote. I'm going to wander around the maps and take a look and see what I think which would be a good fit for me. I'm going to jump into it with an undisclosed sum of money to start with. I don't know how much it'll be. I will jump in there with a chunk of cash. We're going to hit the ground running with that one. Not going to stay here very much longer. We'll sell some silage and have a mess around, but I'm not planning on running this out very much further. I'd like to sell a bit of milk from the sheep just to see what that's all about. But beyond that, I don't think we really need to worry about it after that, because if I'm leaving and I'm not really feeling it with the map. There's little point staying here and dragging this out. So I'm going to find a suitable map, and next week I'm planning on starting a new series. So this is going to be it for the La Coronella series, anyway. Right, we've filled that one up, so we can fast forward time a little bit. I'm going to... so I'll start up this new series, and we'll see how this works out for me. I'll decide on which map it's going to be. I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to have a bit of money, and we'll just get going with it straight away. Have a bit of land. Some of them have fields and that already. Some of them don't. Be forging my own fields. So what I'm going to do, let's fast forward time, shall we? Let's go... We'll go 360 times speed, and I'll run it through for a few hours so that we can process a bit, and then we can dump a bit more in, and then we can go through until next month, and we can see if it makes any major changes. I'll keep my random events for the next series. That one I quite like, so we're going to keep that one. And 20,787. Are we getting money coming in or not from this? Well, there's a little bit of money coming in. I don't know if it's coming in from this or if it's coming in from somewhere else. If it is, well, I suppose we're not actually processing very much very quickly. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.